So, you think you know Spain? We've all seen the pictures, the gorgeous beaches of the Costa del Sol, the electric streets of Barcelona. But what if I told you that the most unforgettable Spanish paradises, the places that really capture the soul of this country, are the ones you've never even heard of? Every year, millions of people follow the same, well-worn path, hitting the same handful of spots. And they risk missing out. They miss the hidden coves with water so clear it looks like liquid glass, the mountain villages where time seems to slow down, and the wild, pristine islands that can change the way you see the world. They might see Spain, but they don't truly feel it. Well, today, we're taking you off that beaten path. We're sharing our list of 10 Spanish paradises, from overlooked cities to secret beaches, that you absolutely have to experience. Forget the tourist traps. This is the real Spain. Number 10, Madrid. Starting our journey at number 10 is the vibrant, beating heart of Spain, Madrid. Now, I know what you're thinking, a landlocked city in the middle of a scorching Spanish summer. But stick with me on this one. While lots of locals head for the coast, a totally different kind of energy takes over the capital. Summer nights in Madrid are legendary. The city bursts into life after dark, with terraces or terraces on every plaza and rooftop, all buzzing until the early hours. During the day, you can duck into world-class museums like the Prado or the Reina Sofia to see Picasso's masterpiece, Guernica. Then, as the sun gets low, do what the Madrileños do. Take a lazy stroll through the shaded parts of Retiro Park, or grab a spot at a rooftop bar near the Gran Via, and watch the sky catch fire. Summer in Madrid isn't about rushing. It's about slowing down. Enjoy a long, late lunch, take a siesta, and then get ready for a night of hopping between tapas bars in neighborhoods like La Latina. It's the perfect urban paradise to kick off a Spanish adventure. Number 9, Seville. From the heart of Spain, we're heading south to the soul of Andalusia. Coming in at number 9 is Seville. This city is a full-on sensory experience. It's the smell of jasmine and orange blossoms hanging in the air, the sound of a flamenco guitar echoing from a hidden plaza, and the jaw-dropping beauty of the Alcazar Palace. Yeah, Seville gets hot in the summer, but the city is designed for it. Life just shifts to the cooler mornings and, especially, the evenings. Get lost in the maze-like streets of the Santa Cruz Quarter, the old Jewish district, before the sun is high in the sky. You'll discover shaded courtyards and bubbling fountains that feel like tiny oases. In the evening, you have to see an authentic flamenco show in Triana, the historic cradle of the art form. This isn't just a performance, it's a raw, powerful expression of Andalusian culture that you have to experience to understand. Number 8, Granada. Next up, at number 8, is a city that feels like it's been pulled straight from a fairy tale, Granada. Tucked at the foot of the Sierra Nevada mountains, Granada is home to one of the most magnificent monuments on earth, the Alhambra. This sprawling palace and fortress is an absolute masterpiece of Moorish architecture. Quick tip, book your tickets months in advance, and try to get a night tour. Seeing the courtyards and fountains glowing under the stars is pure magic. But Granada is so much more than just the Alhambra. Lose yourself in the narrow, winding streets of the Albaicín, the old Arab Quarter, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. From the Mirador de San Nicolás, you'll get that iconic postcard view of the Alhambra with the mountains as a backdrop. Granada is also famous for its incredible tapas culture. Order a drink, and you get a generous plate of food for free. It's a city with a youthful vibe, where ancient history feels alive around every single corner. Number 7, Valencia. Our number 7 spot takes us to the Mediterranean coast, to a city that nails the blend of futuristic design and old-world charm, Valencia. For years, Valencia was flying under the radar, but people are finally catching on to its unique vibe. The city's showstopper is the City of Arts and Sciences, a wild complex of futuristic buildings by architect Santiago Calatrava that looks like something from another planet. You can easily spend a full day there, exploring the Interactive Science Museum or Europe's biggest aquarium. But the real soul of Valencia is in its historic center, the Ciutat Vella. You can wander through amazing markets, like the stunning Mercado Central, and then chill out in the Terrier Gardens, a former riverbed that's now a 9-kilometer-long park snaking through the city. And you can't leave Valencia without trying real deal paella right where it was born, followed by a lazy afternoon on the wide, sandy shores of Malvarosa Beach. Number 6, Barcelona. At number 6, we've got a city that needs no introduction, but we're going to show you a different side of it, Barcelona. Once you look past the legendary Sagrada Familia and the packed Las Ramblas, you'll find a city made up of distinct neighborhoods, each with its own vibe. The real paradise here is found when you step off the main tourist trail. Ditch the crowds and get lost in the charming, village-like feel of the Gracia neighborhood, full of independent shops and quiet squares. Or, explore the creative, bohemian vibe of Alborn, home to artisan workshops and the Picasso Museum. The magic of Barcelona is in the little details: the ironwork on a balcony, the chatter spilling from a hidden tapas bar in the Gothic quarter, and that perfect mix of a buzzing city break and a chill beach day. It's a city that rewards anyone willing to put down the guidebook and just wander. Number 5, San Sebastian. For our number 5 paradise, we're heading north to the Basque Country and its glittering culinary capital, San Sebastian. This elegant city curves around the stunningly beautiful La Concha Bay, often called one of the best urban beaches in Europe. On one side, you have calm, turquoise water that's perfect for a swim. On the other, you've got Zuriola Beach, a hotspot where surfers ride the Atlantic waves. But the real paradise in San Sebastian is found in its world-famous Pinsel spas. This is the Basque version of tapas, but honestly, it's an art form. Forget sitting down for one big meal. The local way is to do exequiteo bar hopping from one packed place to the next, grabbing 1 or 2 house specialties at each. Think skewers like the famous Gilda, or a perfectly seared steak, all washed down with a glass of Tsakolai, the local sparkling white wine. It's a loud, social, and ridiculously delicious experience that makes San Sebastian heaven for anyone who loves food. Number 4, Costa del Sol. Coming in hot at number 4 is a region that is the definition of a Spanish summer dream, the Costa del Sol. But we're not just talking about the big resorts. The real paradise here is in the contrast between its sun-drenched beaches and its incredible pueblos blancos, or white villages, hidden up in the hills. Start in Nerja and walk out onto the Balcón de Europa, a stunning cliffside promenade with epic views of the Mediterranean. Then, just a short drive inland, you'll find Frigiliana, a village that's consistently voted one of the most beautiful in Spain. It's a maze of steep, cobblestone streets, perfect whitewashed houses, and bright blue doors with pots of bougainvillea spilling over everything. You can spend your morning hiking in the hills, your afternoon on a secluded beach, and your evening eating fresh seafood at a beachside chiringuito. This is the Costa del Sol at its most authentic and beautiful. Number 3, Codiques. At number 3, we land in a place of rugged beauty and artistic soul, on the Costa Brava, the village of Codiques. Getting there means taking on a winding mountain road, but that very isolation is what has kept it so charming. This whitewashed fishing village, with its slate-paved streets and deep blue bay, is famously where surrealist artist Salvador Dali fell in love. His quirky, incredible home in the next cove over, Portlicut, is a place you have to see. Unlike the golden sands of the south, the coast here is wild and rocky. You'll find pebble beaches and hidden coves with crystal-clear water that are perfect for snorkeling and diving. The village itself has a cool, bohemian vibe, full of art galleries, little boutiques, and waterfront cafes. Codiques isn't a place for big crowds, it's a paradise for people who love art, nature, and the serene beauty of a village that feels like it's in its own magical little world. Number 2, Menorca. Our runner-up, taking the number 2 spot, is the absolute jewel of the Balearic Islands, Menorca. It's often overshadowed by its party-hard neighbors, Majorca and Ibiza, but Menorca is a paradise for anyone looking for peace, quiet, and untouched nature. The entire island is a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, which has saved its coastline from being overdeveloped and has left behind a legacy of raw, natural beauty. Menorca has over 100 beaches, or cales, and each one seems more beautiful than the last. In the south, you'll find coves with fine white sand and turquoise water that looks almost Caribbean, like Cala Macarella and Cala Meana. Head to the north and the landscape gets more rugged and wild, with reddish gold sand at beaches like Cala Pregonda. You can spend your days hiking ancient trails that circle the island, discovering beaches you can only get to by foot or boat, and feeling like you've stumbled onto a secret the rest of the world hasn't found yet. Number 1, Majorca. And finally, our number one Spanish paradise you have to experience this summer is an island that literally has it all, Mallorca. You might think you know Mallorca from pictures of mega resorts, but the real island is a universe away from that image. It is, hands down, the most diverse and spectacular destination on our list. The absolute showstopper is the mighty Serra de Tramuntana, a mountain range and UNESCO World Heritage Site that basically crashes right into the sea. You can hike or drive on ancient stone paths, discovering cliffside villages like Daya and Valdemosa that feel like they haven't changed in centuries. The island gives you the perfect contrast. You can tackle a breathtaking mountain hike in the morning, and then reward yourself by collapsing on one of its hundreds of beaches in the afternoon. From the sprawling, white sand dreamscape of Estrenc to the tiny, hidden cove of Cala Vax, there's a beach for every possible mood. Throw in the sophisticated, historic capital of Palma with its incredible Gothic cathedral, and you have an island that perfectly blends dramatic landscapes, idyllic coastline, and rich culture. It's the ultimate Spanish paradise. From the passionate culture of Andalusia to the artistic soul of the Costa Brava, and from the foodie heaven of the Basque Country to the pristine islands of the Balearics, these 10 Spanish paradises offer an escape from the ordinary and a chance to experience the incredible diversity of Spain. So, we have to know, which of these spots is going straight to your bucket list? And are there any hidden gems that you think we missed? Let us know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this tour of Spain's most incredible summer destinations, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Your next adventure is waiting. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.